Like many other content creators, I have a P.O. box where people can send me things. I also run our businesses out of said P.O. box. It's in my bio. And whenever anybody sends me something, I like to acknowledge it, even when it's the idiots that send things that are gags. I still acknowledge it. I went to the P.O. box, and there was another item in the P.O. box from a gentleman who I'm mutuals with on here by the name of Theo. I'll try to tag him down below. This time around, it was The Story of AC/DC, Let There Be Rock, the book about AC/DC's history. And that's awesome. I'm a huge AC/DC fan. Theo has sent me many things over the years. He sent me 3 or 4 pairs of sunglasses, a Chicago Cubs baseball, an autographed Kerry Wood baseball, a Cubs Jenga game, a Colts Jenga game, a Cubs Rubik's Cube, a Colts Rubik's Cube. Just a whole slew of stuff. He's been extraordinarily generous with his time and his money, and I'm appreciative of it. And this is one of a couple of books that he has sent me. He included a letter in the book, and I usually don't read the stuff that people write to me. If it's a little bit longer, or if it's a little bit more personal. But Theo wrote on the topic here, read on TikTok, please. Right there. And I reached out to him and I said, are you sure you want me to read this on TikTok? And he said, yes. So I wanted to double check with him before I read it. So this is the letter that was included in this book that was sent to me. I'm old, and I have I'm nearsighted, so forgive me. Dear Tom, thank you for adding me as a friend on TikTok. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be followed back by one of the larger creators, especially such a large creator like yourself as a small creator. It's nice to know that someone with this large platform, or with his large platform and cult-like following, even knows who I am, let alone follows me back on TikTok. As a writer and an avid reader, and a fan of AC/DC, I saw this book and instantly thought of you. I hope you enjoy reading it. Also appreciate for answering some of my questions in the comment section, and I don't want to seem as though I'm ungrateful, but sometimes, and maybe you just miss them because the comment section is so full and you don't have a chance to get back to anyone, I'll ask a question, but you don't always get to it, and that's understandable, but I would appreciate it a lot if you could maybe scour through the comment section, and if you come across it, answer it before everyone else in the comment section does, as the question was meant for you and not for the people in the comment section. Plus, it would be a huge confidence booster having a large content creator with a large platform like yourself take the time to do a video response to one of my questions, and it would be a more pleasant interaction than responding to your usual trolls who popped into your comment section to say nonsense and pick a fight with you also. Also, you mentioned in the past how you used to be sexist, racist, and homophobic, and I've only been on TikTok for a few years, so maybe you already did the video and I didn't see it. But it would be nice to know what the turning point in your life when you decided not to be that way anymore, or if you could make a video explaining that, what the motivation behind the change was. You are kind of like Derek Vineyard, Edward Norton's character in American History X, a bigot who saw the error in his ways and became no longer prejudiced afterwards. If you haven't seen the movie, you should. It's good. Hopefully this book and this letter reaches you before the inevitable TikTok ban, or if there even is a TikTok ban, and it's not just fear-mongering, but that's a conversation for another day. Anyways, hope you enjoy the book, Tom. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Sincerely, your friend, Theo from Canada. Theo, once again, I appreciate all of the gifts that you've sent to me. I appreciate this gift. Very, very thoughtful. Let me answer a few of your questions and concerns. There was no turning point that stopped making me racist. Shit happens over time. I've said some vile shit in my lifetime, and I have held some vile points of view in my lifetime, and it's just, you get out into the world and you start meeting and working with and interacting with people that you've held prejudiced viewpoints against, and you realize that they're not the kind of people that you've been led to believe they are. So there was no real turning point. There is no like this happened and so I changed. It's just an evolution over time. I am going to say this, as far as scouring the comments, it's an impossibility. It really is. I get hundreds of thousands of comments every week. It is impossible to take the time to scour through the comments to find one specific person's comment. And I hope you understand when I say this. If I agreed to do that for you, then how many other people do I have to agree to do that for? With a following the size of mine, I'm sure there are more than a few people that would like for me to look for and find and respond to their specific comments. I wish I could. I just can't. I would literally spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Holy shit, look at that beard here that just came off of. Damn. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just looking for specific people's comments. That's not something that is going to happen. It's just an impossibility. When I find them, I try to reply to them. I try to make video comments back. I appreciate the desire to be part of that. I truly do. But it's just not something that is a reality at this point in time. So I do thank you for the book. I thank everybody for everything they send. Now, I've been on this app since December 10th, 2020. And I am appreciative of everything that everybody sends me. I do need to make a couple of things understood, though. And it's not me being ungrateful. It's just that you guys don't waste your money. I have no more room for books. I'm full. I have no more room for skulls. I do have room for additional mini guitars, but a lot of the knickknacks, the little things that people send me, my desk is full. My shelves are full. This little thing that my printer sits on is full. And I'm very specific about what I put on my walls, right? People have sent me things to put on the walls, and they're never going to make it on the walls because I don't want that thing on the wall. This follower sent me this steel, this metal steel your face that they cut out of metal with fire. That was cool. I wanted to put that on the wall. Somebody sent the hand drawing of Jerry Garcia, and that's on the wall in front of me. Very cool. Put it on the wall. But I appreciate everything you guys send, but you guys got to understand that I am running out of room. And we're not going to move into a bigger house, so I'm never going to get a bigger office. So I'm kind of out of room for knickknacks and decor at the moment. Once again, it's not me being unappreciative. It's just me letting you guys know that I can't just necessarily take every knickknack and every book and find a home for it. So there might be somebody that sends something and goes, well, I didn't see it in the background because I don't have any more room for it. I don't. I have stuff on the floor next to me because I don't have room on the shelves behind me. And I don't have anywhere where I can put more shelves in this room. We have 2 rooms bigger than this one. The room that my wife and I sleep in, and we're not changing that room for this room. And the bedroom that my 13-year-old son has is bigger than this. And I'm not going to downgrade him to a smaller room just so I can get a bigger room. So when he turns 18 and goes away to college or moves out, then I'll move into that room. But he just turned 13 on December 1st, so we have a hot minute before we get there. So thank you to everybody that sends stuff. Thank you to Theo. I'm gonna give this a read, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And there you go. There's the letter. There's the book. Thank you very much, Theo.